Hey everyone, welcome to Beyond Eyes, a beautiful game developed by Tiger and Squid and produced by Team 17 Software. Thank you for joining me. Beyond Eyes is a beautiful little game about a girl whose world is revealed to her. She doesn't have any sight, so it's revealed to her through touch and sound. Now, let's get to playing. Now, I've got some experience of working with blind people. I used to work with a blind person in a previous job, so I'm really curious to find how this game explores that disability and what gameplay mechanics they employ to reveal the world around her and stuff. Here we go, here's the intro. Oh, she's got a little kitty cat who's come to see her. Oh, and we're up. She's a beautiful little girl, but she's unable to see, so let's wander off and try and find our cat. Now the gameplay is really slow, so just find yourself a quiet spot, sit back and relax as we play this little cute game. Now you can see as I walk, the world is revealed to me. The things she can hear, such as the bird, she can sort of sense what direction it's in. Oh, she can hear her cat. There it is. Yay. So as the cat makes the sound, it reveals its location to her, so she knows she can walk towards it and try and find her little friend, the cat. There he is. The girl tries to usher the cat over to her. Come here, little cat. I just want to stroke you. They quickly become best friends. Aw, cute little killy cat. See, that's quite a beautiful thing for her to have, because if you imagine the isolation and loneliness you can feel if you're blind. And she's found this cat, and she can hear it, she can locate it through the little bell ringing on it and the noises it makes.
Nani.
Summer gave way to autumn. Oh. She can hear the fountain, the water rippling. She can hear the cat somewhere in the distance, and she continues to walk around to try to find him. Maybe he's over this way. You'll often notice her put out her hands to try and feel the environment.
Nani.
And that's a good way of blind people feeling where they are in the world. And she can hear the cat ahead, and a woodpecker pecking on the tree. Nani! Ray missed Nani on the days he didn't visit, but he would always show up eventually. Oh, look. They portray the girl as having her eyes shut by the looks of it. Which is bizarre, blind people don't always necessarily have their eyes shut. The cat has disappeared again. I guess we got to try and find him. Now as we walk up towards this house, a fence is revealed to her, and she can't get to the house. I wonder if she needs to walk around over towards the fountain again. Winter came. Nani started to visit less often. I wonder how she knows that house is there.
Nani.
She keeps calling out to Nani. She misses her friend. Now this game is very slow paced. It's gentle, relaxing. But it's beautiful the way the world is painted around her. The graphical style is quite amazing. It reveals just enough to sort of explain how she finds her way around the world without coming into any accidents or anything. And she walks over and comes up against a wall. Oh no! And as she walks along, she's kind of putting out her hand to feel where she is. Now, if this game is not to your liking, I apologise, but just try to relax and take in the ambient sounds, the graphical style, and try to imagine what it's like to be blind and unable to see your world. Try to put yourself in her shoes. She can hear the cat up ahead again. Nani!
Nani.
She keeps calling out to Nani. She still misses her friend. Now As she walks forward, the cat comes to see her again. Hello! The cat brushes up against her legs. Each time Nani left the garden, Ray would worry, wondering if he would ever come back. Oh, Nanny's found a way through the gate. I wonder if we can walk through the gate. Let's go and find out. I like the way you can zoom around and look at her. Look, she's obviously cold because she's in winter. But spring is here. Spring brought the garden back to life, but Nani was nowhere to be found. So she tries to go out of the gate. She pulls on the gate. The gate opens. And now she's left the safety of her garden. Ray missed her friend badly. One day, she decided to go and find him. And she left the sanctuary and the safety of her garden. And off she goes into the wide world. Now, the wide world can present many dangers for a blind person. Often you'll see the people with white sticks trying to feel their environments because they can't see it. They can only experience it through sound and touch. She hears the bells of potentially a church ringing up ahead. And a gate blocks her way. So she tries to find her way around.
Nani.
She keeps calling out for Nani. Finds a path to walk on. Now you can imagine, she hears birds flying overhead. You can imagine how she can feel her environment through her feet. Walking on grass and gravel or a little path like this, the surfaces feel very different. So blind people can often get an idea of where they are based on the surface that they're walking on. She comes across a sty. Ray wondered if Nani might have come this way. She pictures him in her mind going through the sty. Now Ray's able to climb. She feels her way steadily over this obstacle and continues to walk away from the safety of her garden. Now,
Nani.
she calls for Nani. She begins walking over a bridge as birds fly over. Now you can imagine the sounds of the birds, the sounds they're making echoing off the obstacles and structures in her environment, revealing the sort of shapes and space around her. She hears another fountain. And here the world is less familiar, so she really can't see very much at all. She continues to walk around, feeling the environment as she goes. Up ahead, she hears cloves blowing in the wind. But she hears crows, and things were not always as she imagined them. The cloves were not cloves hanging on a washing line. There was a scarecrow with a crow on top of it. Now, crows can seem fearsome to someone who can't see them. They don't look that scary. If you can't see them and you hear that sound, it might seem quite scary to a little girl wandering alone in this alien environment. She comes up against a fence. She's sort of holding herself now as if to sort of say, I'm vulnerable, please don't hurt me. She's making little whimpering sounds. She comes across another sty. She figures, well, I've come this far, why not continue to explore? I'm small, I'm blind, but that doesn't mean that I have to stay in the safety of my home environment. I can explore. There are ways I can sense the world that are not purely based on sight.
Nani.
She continues to call for Nani and continues walking the path, hoping to find her friend. Nani. I like the way she calls him Nani. It's a cute little name. You can see her head moving around as she smells and senses the world around her. But they've done a good job of developing this game, the way they represent in the world. It's slow paced, but it's relaxing and it's nice. Now she can hear a frog, and the frog reveals a bridge ahead of her. She can hear it's called echolocation. Blind people can make sounds or hear sounds and use it to build up a picture of the environment around them. Up ahead, she can hear more crows. A bench blocks her way. she can hear chickens. Should she go in to see the chickens? What do you think, guys? Do the chickens pose a threat? Let's open the gate and find out. We'll have a little walk around their home and see what they make of a little girl. She pulls the gate open. As she feels for the handle, she slowly pushes the gate open. Looks like it hasn't been open for a while, the way she's struggling to push it open. She hears the chickens, and as she walks around the perimeter, she uses the fence to guide her. And in this way she builds up a picture that the chicken land is not big enough. But she enjoys it. She laughs. She enjoys hearing chicken sounds. She doesn't always hear things like this. It's a new experience for a beautiful little blind girl. But she leaves the chicken home and tries to find another path to find her friend the cat. She follows a little fenced walkway.
Nani.
The music becomes upbeat and optimistic, perhaps. She continues to call for her friend Nani. She's still feeling her way. She can sense bushes and trees, the grass around her. Oh, she can hear a dog. Now the dog to us looks scary, but all she can hear is the barking. So if you imagine, if you shut your eyes and just listen to barking, does barking sound scary? Let's go over and see the dog. Can't do anything with the dog. But luckily he's blocked in by a fence, so we continue walking on our way. Safe. Hopefully there's no real threats in this game. As she continues walking, she can hear the water underneath her feet, but thankfully she crosses a bridge. No chance of drowning in this game.
Nani.
Excuse me. She calls for Nani again. There's a path. Let's see if we can find Nani. Nani, where are you? There's another bridge up ahead. Where will this path lead us? What's that on our right? What is that? Like a well or something? Let's go up to it and see. Ah, so as she sort of touches it, she can hear the well. Is Nani down the well? No, I don't think so. So she leaves the well, unable to hear her friend. No guidance, so she's just wandering around aimlessly right now. Not really aware of where her friend the cat could be. She can hear a cow though. She guesses that the cow is behind a fence of some sort. She comes across another fence, unable to pass this time. Perhaps she needs to walk around the fence, and there's a bridge in the distance. Perhaps we can go over that and then find Nani. As she continues to walk, she comes across obstacles that are always blocking her way. Perhaps we can get to that path over there, if there weren't so many bushes. It's a beautiful little game. I'm curious to find out what the story is and how it ends. She can hear Nani padding through the grass. Nani. What's Nani doing? Is Nani being mischievous? He is. He's jumped through the bush. I'm pretty sure the little girl is unable to go through the bush. But luckily there's a path we can follow. So let's see if this path... As she continues to walk, she hears the cat and she hears the bells of the church ringing. And the cat leads her forward. But where is the cat leading her? Does she want to follow? Is she scared? How is she feeling right now? What do you think? I imagine she's feeling quite happy. Happy to be experiencing new sensations and sounds. But slightly worried that she's following a cat and she really can't see the environment around her. Is it scary? Does it hold those dangers that we spoke of? She continues to walk. Is that a road we can hear? Now, a road could be very dangerous for a girl who cannot see. She She walks forward, still hoping to find her friend. Wow, look at that black cloud. That looks scary. She backs away from the black cloud. Ah, that wasn't a church with the bell on. We walked through that little structure with the bell. Which way did the cat go? Did he go left or right at the bell? Let's see. Let's try left. No, we seem to be blocked off that way. So let's take a right. Maybe the cat went this way. No. Is there any way I can get around here? Ah. She tries to navigate her way around all these bushes and trees, but she finds her path blocked. As she walks nearer to what we think is the road again. Does she discover a new path that she can follow? Maybe she can walk along by the road, but not actually cross the road. Maybe, let's see. No, the world is blocked to her. Ah, she can hear a woodpecker. Over the road. Into the darkness. But we can go that way. There it is. She feels around for the button. Presses the button. And here's the traffic stop. And as the traffic stops, the black cloud fades away and she knows it's safe. Because some crossings make a little clicking sound to reveal to you when it's safe to cross the road. There we go, she's walking up alongside a car. Wow. And as she walks into the distance across the road, the next part of the story is unveiled. Well guys, that's a rather interesting first episode, finding our way out of our homeland, following the cat towards danger, but excitement that perhaps this girl can live in a world that requires sight. This girl is very excited. Thank you for watching guys, I'll be bringing you a second episode very shortly. Please let me know what you thought of the game and my playthrough in the comments. Take care everyone, see you soon.